Everybody, this is 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Full Case PYT number 10. Somebody go get the Yankees in the store. I lowered them to 179. First one to get them in the store gets them. It's the last team available. This is going to take a good 30 minutes to open, so they'll sell within the next 30 minutes. I would be dumbfounded if they do not. I would be absolutely dumbfounded if the Yankees are still there. All right. What's $10? The difference of me getting a lecture or not. That's what it is. I don't need a lecture for giving you $10 more off. Alright, let's see how many autos we get in this case. Hopefully a lot. Hopefully a ton of autos. No, definitely not that. Sometimes they open clean, most of the time they don't. Alright, first box, guaranteed an autograph. Autograph in the first box. We like to see that. We're 1 for 1, folks. We're 1 for 1. We're 1 for 1. Oh. My dog did die recently. Jumbo 94. You better get some people to fill it, YJ. I could go to RR. I don't actually have a dog. Ugh. Ah, it's alright. I just told you, I don't even have a dog. I just wanted to play fun and games with you. Oh. Sucker. 2 auto boxes, nice. 2 auto boxes off the bat. I'll tell you what, RR, if the Yankees are somehow still there by the time I finish opening all this, if the Yankees are somehow still there, I'll give them to you for $159. You want them for $160? I'll give them to you for $159 if they somehow survive to the end of this, when I could have got $169 from you. Hey, make sure Laro sends! Hey, what's up, J. Dank K? My favorite players, Mike Trout and Manny Machado. There's a relic. Yeah, I bet YJ. Yeah, you would think so. Future Hall of Famer. Probably first ballot. Probably first ballot. Probably first ballot. I did, Max. I did. Old timers. Tell you who I actually like collecting his cards. I can't stand the guy though, Derek Jeter. Dontrelle Willis. I used to love Dontrelle Willis. Can't stand the Cowboys. Can't stand the Lakers. Well, yeah, grew up a Yankee fan. The only Yankee fan who doesn't like Derek Jeter. Probably the only guy. Can't stand the fucking guy. I remember what year was it? It was 2000, maybe 2011, 2012, 2012. I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old. I'm standing outside Yankee Stadium, right outside on the street, outside the garage where the players come out of. And I see Derek Jeter come out in a Mercedes. See Jeter come out in a Mercedes, and he's stuck in traffic right there on the side of the road. Nobody sees him. He's literally stuck in the middle of traffic. He ain't moving for the next 3 to 5 minutes. I take my Sharpie marker and my baseball, and I go right up to his window. And I politely, I was a kid. I was 14, 15 years old. I give him a little tap on the window. He was on his phone, drinking he had like a drink in his hand, and he had his phone in his hand. And he looks at me dead in the eyes, and he goes, "Get the fuck away from my car! Don't touch my fucking car, and don't let me ever see you again." And then when the light turned green, he took off, hit the gas, and I stood there shocked. Yeah, right, bee's knees. No, I tapped on the window. As a little kid, I tapped on his window to get his attention. He was at a red light that was a very long light. He wasn't going to move for a few minutes. What I used to do was, when I was younger, I would go to card shows that would have autograph signings, like Cal Ripken Jr., like Roger Clemens, Mike Schmidt. When all these guys would go to Robin Yount, all these guys would go to autograph signings and charge $100 to $200 a signature. I'd wait outside the building in the back when they would go get picked up by their cars after they did their signing, and they would sign for free outside. My Instagram is just my name, Billy Manzo, M-A-N-Z-O. If you want to see my cards, you go to Simply High End Cards. Simply High End Cards. You go to Billy at the MGHhouse.com. I probably would. Sounds good. I'll look at it later tonight. Yep, 4 more boxes to go. So far, we've got 5 autos and 3 game-used relics. 5 autos and 3 relics so far. That's right, guys. I lowered the Yankees from 200 to 179 in the store. Whoever gets them, gets them. If somebody buys them by the end of this break, we'll reveal the cards as soon as I'm done ripping. 3 boxes to go. If it sits, it hits. Isn't that what they always say? Because you see the thick card right here? If there's a thick card in the pile, it means it's a relic. If there's no thick card in the pile, it means there's an autograph in the pile. Because in every box you get one or the other. And you want the autographs. You don't want this. You don't want the relics. Relics typically don't carry much value. The autographs are all the value in this. So out of 12 boxes, you want as many autographs as you can. You got it, our last box. So far, we've got 7 autos and 4 relics. 7 autos and 4 relics. Hold on, RR. You got about 5 minutes. Let me get through this box, and then I gotta print out the stuff, and then hold on. Alright, folks. Let's put these here. Put these here. Let's see. They did not sell. Send it over. Alright. Let me know when you send on over, Rucker. Rucker, let me know when you send them. We'll start showing some cards. I know, I'm waiting for my thing to upload. Do you really? I'll see you guys. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, let's do this. Good luck, everybody. 2 buyback cards, both for the Nationals. Bob Stinson and Don Carruthers for Ballland Street. Goldschmidt, Strider. Oh, very nice Ohtani. For BBQ Chicken, Henry Davis, Yordan Alvarez, Robin Yount, Vlad Jr., Yandy Diaz, Pete Alonso, and Nick Gonzalez are your box toppers. So that's that. Let me print this breakout real quick because I need it for the sheet. Those were just box toppers. They come on top of the boxes as a bonus. Nothing really too crazy. All right, here we go. Box 1. Good luck. Good luck. Churio base. Black Cam Eden to 75 for the Blue Jays. Jay Curb. Cam Eden to 75. Jack Leiter. Blue Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers. And I have to run the random. God damn, for the dual and the quad cards, I gotta run the random. I gotta run the random, folks. Hold on, we didn't run the random. Random dice. Left, right. Top left. Alright, here we go. Here's the random. This is for the dual and quad cards. We're going to go 4 times. This is for the quads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top right. So on the quad player cards, top right wins. Top right wins quads. And now 4 times on the duals, left and right. 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. Right side wins. Right side wins duals. There we go. Now we can print it. Lance Lynn is $6.99 for the Cardinals. Mike Trout game used patch. Nice one there for the Angels. Chemical Cat. Mike Trout game used patch for the Angels. Royce Lewis blue for the Twins. .225 JT Realmuto refractor for the Phillies. Jackson Holiday. Aqua Johnny Pareda for the Marlins. Wyatt Langford. Christopher Morel mini for the Rays. Paul Skeens base for the Pirates. Jason Foley blue for the Tigers. Jared Kelenic to $6.99 for the Braves. Shota Jackson Merrill. White of Corbin Burns for the Orioles. Jung-Hoo Lee. Skip Schumacher. Ryan Jeffers for the Twins. Liam Hendricks to $6.99 for the White Sox. Dominguez rookie. Victor Scott Aqua for the Cardinals. Yamamoto. And that's the end of box 1. Mike Trout patch in box 1. Box 2. Cody Bellinger mini for the Cubs. Blue Jackson Merrill. That's a nice one for the Padres. UO Hawk. Matt Sauer to $6.99 for the Royals. Lane Thomas White for the Guardians. Yuki Matsui blue for the Padres. Tucker and Olsen is $6.99. Goes to the right side. So it goes to the Braves. Paul Skeens base. Kolek Aqua for the Padres. Holiday base. Chiriot base. Michael Conforto to $6.99 for the Giants. Manny Machado. Wow, look how dirty that is. That's nasty. I actually really like that card. Manny Machado, game used jersey for the Padres. One of my favorite players. UL Hawk, very nice. Wow, look at that. First two boxes, my two favorite players. Literally, my two PCs. That's funny. That's pretty, what are the odds of that? Jared Jones blue for the Pirates. Wisniewski for the Cubs to 225 chrome. Imanaga. Yamamoto. Matt Waldron for the Padres. Langford. Black of Coco Montes for the Rockies to 75. Barry Lou. Last stack of box 2 here. Shota blue Cubs. Jung-Hoo Lee. Jackson Merrill. It's the end of box 2. How do I know? They'll be blue ink and they'll be pretty bold. They'll be blue ink and they'll be pretty bold. And usually there's a little white space around it so you know where they signed in the spot. You'll see it when we see an auto, you'll notice it. Jung-Hoo Lee. Shota Merrill. Christian Scott blue. Ellie De La Cruz. Chirrio. Chas McCormick mini for the Astros. DJ Local. Hey, what's up? I gotta call you in like 30 minutes. What are you nuts? Give me like 30. I'm not gonna be here a good 30 minutes to an hour. Alright, bye. Bye. Alright, bye. Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers on the white. Michael Busch to 6.99 for the Cubs. Michael Harris, game used bat for the Braves. Rucker. No, that was my father. Del Brujan blue for the Marlins. He's in Vegas. Came to visit me yesterday. Pirates to 225 IKF. He's at Bellagio. Bo Naylor for the Guardians, Aqua. Steven Kolek, rookie to 75 for the Padres. You a Hawk. He leaves Monday morning. Brandon Pfaadt for the Diamondbacks, blue. Maldonado chrome to 699 for the Astros. Jackson Holiday. White Reese Hoskins. Paul Skeens. Bonuelos to 699. Langford. Kopech for the Dodgers. Kyle Harrison is $6.99 for the Giants. Clayton Beater on the Aqua. That's the end of box 3. Twelve boxes. 4 have relics. The other 8 have autographs. So after this next relic box, we'll see all signature boxes. What's the chasers? The autographs. But you got to get through the dud boxes first. These first 4 are typically dud boxes. Relic, that's this. That's like a game-used piece of jerseys and bats and stuff. That's what you get in place of a real signature. Brandon Pfaadt mini for the Diamondbacks. Jackson Holiday. Munoz blue for the Marlins. Langford. No, they are not numbered, the relics. Sometimes they can be, but most of the time they're not. Black, Brandon Williamson for the Reds to 75. For Bass. Paul Skeens base, Kyle Leahy to 699 for the Cardinals. Yeah, Brittany Griner. She's in the WNBA stuff. You got to get in the WNBA breaks. MJ Melendez, good friend of mine. MJ Melendez, game-used jersey for the Royals. Rucker. Rookie pitchers quad blue. Ezekiel Duran at 225 for the Rangers. Yoendris Gomez Aqua for the Yanks. Jung-Hoo Lee. Yamamoto. Darius Vines, blue for the Braves. Jake Cave for the Phillies to $6.99. Ohtani inserts. Churio rookie. Last stack of the fourth box. Then we go to the autograph boxes. Gavin Stone, white. Black and white, Josh Hader for the Astros, DJ Local. Jazz Chisholm blue for the Yankees. Holiday variation for the Orioles. Nice one, Gabriel. Nice hit. Image variation of Jackson Holiday. Cutter Crawford is $6.99 for the Red Sox. Sean Manaea, Aqua. And that'll do it for box 4. That's funny, Greg. All right, first box with what should be an autograph in here. It's the purple hot box. One per case. You get a box that every pack has a purple card in it. Brandon Williamson for the Reds. Justin Slayton for the Red Sox. Profar to $6.99 for the Padres. Addison Barger purple for the Blue Jays. Ben Joyce purple for the Angels. Camargo white for the Twins. Andy Pajes purple for the Dodgers. Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Angel Felipe for the A's. Luis Gil white for the Yankees. Brandon Marsh purple for the Phillies. To $6.99, Morneau and Howard going to the right side, going to Ryan Howard and the Phillies. Bees knees. Austin Martin for the Twins, purple. Blue Medeiros for the Angels. Duvall for the Braves, purple. There will be an autograph somewhere in this box. Ezekiel Duran for the Rangers. Bailey Ober. Wyatt Langford. Jordan Leisure, purple. Jackson Holiday. Black Jordan Beck rookie to 75 for the Rockies. Barry Lou. Jordan Beck purple for the Rockies. Robert Suarez blue for the Padres. Austin Hayes purple for the Phillies. Anthony Santander for the Orioles purple. Jackson Chourio rookie. Blake Sable purple for the Giants. The first auto of the case is for Tampa Bay. Oslavis Basabe. Tampa Bay is Chemical Cat. Oslavis Basabe. See how the ink is blue and there's a little white around the space so you can tell? Basabe for the Rays. Carlos Estevez. Let's finish off the rest of that box and then move on to the next autograph box. Eric Fetty blue for the Cardinals. Adolis Garcia purple for the Rangers. JD Martinez to 6.99 for the Dodgers. Bailey Falter for the Pirates. Aqua Rowdy Tellez for the Pirates. Camilo Doval for the Giants purple. Brian De La Cruz to 225 for the Marlins. Justin Slayton purple for the Red Sox. Aqua Vlad Jr. for the Blue Jays. Aaron Nola purple for the Phillies. Yamamoto. Purple Aaron Savali for the Rays. Paul Skeens. Adolis Garcia purple for the Rangers. AJ Puck for the Marlins purple. And that'll do it for box 5. Box 5 is complete. Alright, let's keep it going. Box 7. Or box 6, sorry. Chris Sale mini for the Braves. Alright, here we go. Blue Oliver Dunn for the Brewers. Next stack. Langford. Lamont Wade to 6.99 for the Giants. T.J. Hopkins rookie auto for the Reds. Bassam. Caballero for the Rays. Paul Skeens. Harold Ramirez for the Rays to 225. Connor Kaiser for the Rockies, Aqua. Shota and Merrill. Jung-Hoo Lee. Dylan Cease blue. Jake McCarthy to $6.99 for the Diamondbacks. Last stack of this box. Oliver Dunn White. Yamamoto. Churio. Black Charlie Morton a 75 for the Braves. Rucker. Ahmed blue. Kyle Schwarber to $6.99 for the Phillies. Adam Duvall on the aqua for the Braves. Alright, next box. Box 6. Box 7, sorry, box 7. Let's get a good autograph. Come on. Jackson Churio. Yamamoto. A Rosarena blue. White Leo Rivas for the Mariners. Michael Lorenzen for the Royals to $6.99. Jackson Rutledge Red Ink Auto to 75 for the Nationals. Ball Street. Jackson Rutledge Red Ink 75. These are a pretty tough hit, the Red Inks. Jackson Rutledge. Yainer Diaz blue. Nice Jazz Chisholm to 225 for the Yankees. Rucker. Jorge Soler Aqua for the Braves. Holiday base. Did you? Right. Jake Fraley black. Wyatt Langford, Paul Skeens. Quad blue. Mark Canada $6.99 for Detroit. Mini Quad. Chourio, Merrill. Jurickson Profar, black and white for the Padres, Yu-Oh Hawk. Shota. Jung-Hoo Lee. Jair Camargo blue for the Twins. Kyle Freeland, a $6.99 for the Rockies. Jordan Montgomery, Aqua for the D-backs. Quad white rookie pitchers. It's the end of the box. Oh, they're nice looking cards. Box 8. Mini quad pitchers. Kevin Ginkel blue. Yamamoto. Skeens. Kaiwei Tang, Aqua. Black, Cade Marlowe to 75 for Seattle. K. Guffo. Luke Weaver to 6.99 for the Yankees. Jackson Chourio, auto of Mason McCoy for the Padres. Yu-Oh Hawk. This case needs some serious help fast. I won't lie to you guys, this case stinks. Grayson Rodriguez blue. There's got to be a monster hit coming up somewhere. Hunter Brown at 225 for the Astros. Jackson Holiday Aqua for the Orioles. Nice one there, Gabriel. Holiday. Montero blue. Langford. Always Mustangs. It's just a collation. Kerry Carpenter, Imanaga, and Merrill are usually right behind each other as well. Kerry Carpenter to $6.99. You'll see when Imanaga and Merrill come up. Jung-Hoo Lee. White rookie infielders quad. Just the way the machine spits them out. Look, Merrill. No, Imanaga. That's a first. Where's my Imanaga? You owe me an Imanaga. Shenton blue. Oh, there's the Imanaga. Brian Hayes to 6.99. You'll see next time we pull them, they're like always together. Oh.
How's it hanging?
Tired, bro.
We'll be all right.
I'm gonna break it to 7 this morning.
Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hope the Joe DiMaggio ball was worth it.
Dude, that was sick.
I only heard you scream. I didn't get to see it. Well, that's such the authentication.
No, so it's the hit of the. So, on the. I don't have a box here with me. On the cover, look in the store. Go to my store. MLB. Click MLB. I'll show you real quick. Click that. It's the product hit of the whole run. It's the Grand Treasure find. So it was. We opened the box. I opened the ball bag. Wade Boggs ball. Take the ball out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I take the ball out of the bag. Wade Boggs. And I go to take the COA out, and there's 2 papers in there, 2 slips. So one's the COA for the Wade Boggs, and the other one is the redemption for the Grand Treasure, which is a Joe DiMaggio signed ball with a whole story signed by the pitcher who gave up his 56-game hitting streak.
What a time to be alive.
Dude, that's so sick.
I agree.
All right, let's keep it going. We need a big auto in this case. A red ink Jackson Rutledge ain't gonna cut it. A Paul Skeens would have cut it. JD Martinez black. Holiday. Langford. Cam Eden blue. Ellie insert. Michael King white for the Padres. White Jackson Rutledge. Shota. Wow, the Shota and Merrill all of a sudden want to disappear from each other. First 3 cases I opened, they're all like that. Logan O'Hoppe to $6.99 for the Angels. There's a Skeens insert. Come on, big auto. Big auto. Osvaldo Beto is not the big auto for the Pirates. UO Hawk. Yeah, like see Tyler Black and Jackson Chourio always behind each other every single time. Isaiah Campbell for the Red Sox. Jack Sawinski to $2.25 for the Pirates. The Tyler Black and Chourio is literally every time. That one's every single time. Evan Phillips Aqua for the Dodgers. Yamamoto and Gasser, I'm pretty sure, are together every single time. Pedro Pajes, blue. Joey Weimer to $6.99 for the Brewers. There's got to be a Skeens auto or something in this case. Or a Mookie. There's got to be a Skeens or a Mookie auto hiding in this case. the way this case is going. Ryan Pepio for the Rays. Christian Scott mini for the Mets. JD Martinez blue. Luis Patino for the White Sox, $6.99. Alex Bregman Aqua for the Astros. That's the end of box 9. Sometimes with Heritage, all it takes is one card. Sometimes all it takes is one card. When I hit the Mookie Auto the other day, it was sick. Did not expect to see that. But I also hit a case the other day with like 4 Cam Eden autos in it. Cat has actually. Alright, out of these 3 cards, what's the biggest? The Mookie base auto, Jung-Hoo Lee red ink auto to 75, or Junior Caminero gold chrome to 5. I think Cat's gold chrome Caminero is the biggest card we've hit. I think that's the biggest card. Kaiwei Tang white. Matt Olson is $6.99. Holiday. There we go. Jordan, Air Jordan, I hope you're not watching, Air Jordan. Air Jordan, I hope you're not watching. The one case you don't get, the Rangers. He said it too. He said this was the case that was going to happen. Wyatt Langford for Gabriel and the Rangers. Jordan, I hope you're not watching, Jordan. That'll beat the sort. Nice hit. Jordan, I hope you're not watching. Congrats, Gabriel. Jordan Hicks. Grayson Rodriguez to 225. Aaron Nola Aqua for the Phillies.
Billy Squirrel.
Stuff is the worst to open, dog.
It's fine.
The worst. This case just got kind of saved.
With?
A Wyatt Langford Real 1 Auto.
I love the Real 1 autos. That's the whole point of this product, right?
Yep. The first case, Air Jordan says, I'm not taking them, and Billy's going to hit one for someone else. And he was right. Literally the first case in 10 cases, he didn't take it. Blanco Blue. Look, Tyler Black and Chirrillo every time. Kyle Stowers to $6.99. Paul Skeens base. No love in the chat for Wyatt Langford. Brandon Walter mini. Shota and Merrill. See, there it is. There's the Shota and Merrill. There they go. Yuki and Jared Jones, too. Reynaldo Lopez, blue. Jung-Hoo Lee. Lou Bob to $6.99. Langford. Black, Jeff McNeil to 75 for the Mets, G. Grand. Blue quad. Nick Mastrini, aqua for the White Sox. It's the end of box 10. 2 more boxes. Tatis White for the Padres. Come on, let's get another big auto. Yeah, Langford's going to be tough. Langford's going to be tough to beat. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Ooh, gold to 5 for the Giants for Calvin Camilo Doval. See, like, if this was Skeens, this would be like probably like a $5,000 or $10,000 card. If this was a big rookie, these go for thousands. These go for a lot of money. These golds, they go for stupid money. Jackson Holiday, Skeens, Robbie Ray Blue, Langford. Luis Gil to $6.99. Ezekiel Duran Aqua for the Rangers. White quad. Lawrence Butler to $6.99. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. G. Grand. Yamamoto. Taylor Colway auto for the Mets. Oy vey, G. Grand. There you go, Greg. Barossa Blue for the Diamondbacks. Irving Lopez to 225 for the Cardinals. Roldis Chapman Aqua for the Pirates. Shohei insert for the Angels. Tanner Houck Blue for the Red Sox. Joey Wendell to $6.99 for the Mets. Jared Jones. Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants. Last stack of box 11. Trevor Story Blue for the Red Sox. That's a Jack Leiter variation for the Rangers. Shota and Merrill. There it is. Ellie. That was box 11. Langford's going to be tough to beat, but I'm hoping it's not the best hit of the case. We'll find out. We are definitely going to find out. One more box to go. At least one more autograph in that pile. Alright, last stack, good luck. Balazovic blue for the Twins. Holiday. Dylan Cease White. Matt Manning, $6.99 for the Tigers. Shohei insert. Another TJ Hopkins for the Reds. Awesome. Let's pray there's a bonus auto in this box. Paul Skeens, Brenton Doyle blue, Jackson Merrill. Ian Happ to 225, Jackson Merrill. Shota. Was it actually Phil? Was it a Stroman variation? I mean, they all get shipped, they'll get sorted, but if it was, let's see. Yeah, it was. Thank you, Phil. Stroman variation. Unless there's something crazy in this last two stacks here, it looks like the Langford auto is going to be the best hit of the case. Hunter Renfroe for the Royals. Jung-Hoo, we got a black sweat. It's Blake Sable. Blake Sable to 75 for the Giants. Calvin. I'm assuming that'll do it unless Topps gives us quite the surprise right here. Josh Bell, blue. Leody Taveras, chrome. Yamamoto. Yeah, there's the base Stroman. Fatty White. There's the Chirrio. Last stack, good luck. See if there's anything hiding. Oh, the blue Paul Skeens is nice. UO Hawk. Kevin Newman is $6.99 for the Reds. Graham Pauley Aqua for the Padres is gonna do it. Alright, let's sleeve and top load these final few cards, recap it, and then figure out what's going on from there. let's recap it. Here it goes. Alright. Recap. 4 relics. Melendez, Harris, Machado, and Trout. Variation Stroman, Leiter, and Holiday. Very nice one there. 2 black and whites, Hader and Profar. Couple nice blues here. Skeens, Merrill, and Imanaga. Holiday Aqua. And then, so that was that. Now we'll do the Chrome cards. Chrome cards. Tavares, Newman, Manning. These are all $6.99. Nice Lawrence Butler there. Luke Weaver. J.D. Martinez. Ryan Howard. Kyle Leahy. Bonuelos. Kyle Harrison. Rest of the Chrome, Sauer. Matt Olson and Kyle Tucker went to Matt Olson. Refractors to 225, Irving Lopez. Jazz Chisholm. Black refractors to 75, Cade Marlowe. Jordan Beck. Kolek. Montez, Cam Eden. Camilo Doval gold to 5 for the Giants. Autos. TJ Hopkins times 2. Colway, Beto, Mason McCoy, Basabe, Red Ink Rutledge to 75. And the head of the case, Wyatt Langford base auto for the Rangers. And Gabriel, that'll beat the sort. And that, guys, was 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Full Case PYT number 10. Thank you.